old moon wanes. She lingers my desires like to a stepdame or dowager, long withering out a young man's revenue.
4 days will quickly steep themselves in night. 4 nights will quickly dream away to time. And then the moon, like to a silver bow he bends in heaven, shall behold the night of our solemnities.
Go, follow straight. Stir up the Athenian youth to merriments. Awaken the pert and nimble spirit of mirth. Turn melancholy forth the funerals. The pale companion is not for our pomp. Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my sword, and won thy love doing thee injuries. But I will wed thee in another key, with pomp, with triumph, with reveling.
Happy be Theseus, our renowned Duke.
Thanks, good Aegeus. What's the news with thee?
Oh, full of vexation come I, with complaint against my child, my daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius. My noble lord, this man hath my consent to marry her. Stand forth, Lysander. And, my gracious Duke, this man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast given her rhymes and interchanged love tokens with my child. Thou hast by window sung with 3 verses of feeding love, and stolen the impression of her fantasy, with braces of thy hair, rings, gauds, conceits, knacks, trifles, nosegays, sweetmeats, message of strong fulfillment and unhardened youth. With cunning thou hast filched my daughter's heart, and turned her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness. And my gracious Duke, be it so, she will not hear your consent grace to marry with Demetrius. I beg the ancient privilege of Athens, as she is mine, and I may dispose of her, which shall be either to this gentleman or to her death. And according to our law, it will happen either way.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid. To you, your father should be as a god. One who composed your beauties, yea, and one to whom you are but as a form imprinted in wax. And within his power to leave the figure or disfigure it. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is, but in this kind, wanting your father's voice, the other must be held the worthier.
I do but look with my father's eyes.
Rather, your eyes must with his judgment look.
I do entreat your grace to pardon me. I know not by what presence I am made bold, nor how I may concern my modesty in such a presence as I plead my thoughts. But I beseech your grace that I may know the worst that will befall me in the case if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death, or abjure forever the society of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, question your desires, know of your youth, examine well your blood. Whether, if you yield not to your father's twist, you can endure the livery of a nun, bride to be in shady cloister new, to live a barren sister all your life, chanting faint hymns to the cold, fruitless moon. Thrice blessed they that master so their blood to undergo such maiden pilgrimage, but earthlier happy is the rose distilled than that which, withering on the virgin thorn, grows, lives, and dies in single blessedness.
So will I grow, so live, so die, my lord? Ere my virtue pattern up unto his lordship, whose unwished yoke my soul consents not to give sovereignty. Take time to pause, and by the next new moon, the sealing day betwixt my love and me for everlasting bond of fellowship. Upon that day, either prepare to die for disobedience to your father's will, or else to wed Demetrius as he would, or on Diana's altar to protest for austerity and single life.
Like my sweet Hermia and Lysander, yield thy grace title to my certain right.
Whoever fathers love Demetrius, let me have Hermia's, do you marry him?
Scornful Lysander, true he hath my love, and what is mine my love shall render him. But she is mine, and all of my right of her I do say unto Demetrius.
I am, my lord, as well derived as he, full possessed. My love is more than his. My fortunes every way is fairly ranked, if not vantage towards Demetrius's. And, which is more than all these boasts can be, I am beloved of beauteous Hermia. Why should not I then prosecute my right? Demetrius, I'll avouch to his head, made love to Nendar's daughter, Helena. He won her soul, and she, sweet lady, dotes, devoutly dotes in idolatry upon this spotted and inconstant man.
I must confess that I have heard so much, and with Demetrius thought to have spoke thereof. But, being overfull in self-affairs, my mind did lose it. But, Aegeus come, and Demetrius, you shall go with me. have some private schooling for you both. For you, fair Hermia, wilt you arm yourself to fit your fancies to your father's will? Or else the law of Athens yields you up, by which no means we may extenuate, to a death or to a vow of single life. Come, my father, what cheer my love. Demetrius and Aegeus, go along. I must confer with you of some business against our nuptial, and of something that nearly concerns yourselves.
With duty and desire we follow you.
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? I've seen the roses there do fade so fast.
Be like for want of brain which I could well be teeming them from the tempest of my eyes.
I me, for aught that I could ever read, could ever hear by tale or history, the course of true love never did run smooth. Either it was different in
Oh,
blood,
cross, too high to be enthralled too low.
or else miscraft in respect of years,
Oh, spite, too old to be engaged too young.
or else it stood upon the choice of friends.
Oh, hell, choose love by another's eyes.
Or, if there were a sympathy in choice, war, death, or sickness did lay siege to it, making it momentary as a sound, swift as a shadow, short as any dream, brief as the lightning in the calling night, that in his spleen unfolds both heaven and earth, and ere a man hath power to say, behold, the jaws of darkness devoured up, so quick bright things come to confusion.
The true lovers have been ever cross, it stands in destiny. But we must teach our trial patience as is a customary cross. It's due to love and thoughts and sighs and dreams and wishes and tears and poor fancy's followers.
A good persuasion, therefore, hear me, Hermia, I have a widow aunt, a dowager. She hath no child, and her house is from Athens remote 7 leagues. There, gentle Hermia, may I marry thee, and to that place the sharp Athenian law cannot pursue us. Thou lovest me, still forth thy father's house tomorrow night, and in the wood, a league without the town, where I did meet thee once with Helena to do observance to a morn of May, there I will stay for thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest bow, by his best heir with the golden head, by the simplicity of Venus's doves, by knitted souls and prosperous loves, by the fire which burned the Carthage queen, and the false Trojan sail was underseen, by which all the number of vows that have been broken by men, and much more spoke by women. Thou were hath appointed me. Tomorrow truly I will meet with thee.
Keep promise, love. Look, here comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena. Whither away?
Call you me fair? Fair again unsay. Demetrius loves your fair. Oh, happy fair. Your eyes are lone stars, and your tongue sweet air more tunable than lark to shepherd's ear, when wheat is green, when hawk and buds appear. Sickness is catching. Oh, where favors so. Yours would I catch her, Hermia. Let her go. My ear should catch your voice, my eye your eye. My tongue should catch your tongue's sweet melody. Were the world mine, Demetrius being fated, there's a gift to be to you translated. Oh, teach me how you look, and with such art you sway the motion and reaches the heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
Oh, that your frowns confuse my smile with such skill.
I give him curses, yet he gives me love.
Oh, that my prayers make such affection move.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hateth me.
His folly, Helena, is no fault of
I
mine.
know but your beauty, would that fault were mine.
Take comfort. He shall no more see my face. Lysander and I will fly this place. Before the time I did Lysander see, seen Athens is a paradise to me. But since my love do dwell, he hath turned the heaven into hell.
Helena, to your minds it will unfold. Tomorrow night when Phoebe doth behold her silver visage in the watery glass, decking with liquid pearl the bladed grass, the time that lovers' flights doth still conceal, through Athens' gates we've devised to steal.
And in the wood where often you and I, upon fragrant primrose beds we want to lie, emptying our bosoms to the council sweet, there Lysander and I shall meet, and thence turn away our eyes to seek new friends and strangers' companies. Farewell, sweet playfellow. Pray thou for us. Good luck grant thee thy Demetrius. Keep word, Lysander. The starboard sight from lovers smooth till deep morrow midnight.
I will, my love. Helena, as you on him, Demetrius, dote on you.
How happy is an over-oath with me. For Athens I am thought as fair as she. For what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know what all but he do know. And as he errs, doting on Hermia's eyes, so I, admiring of his qualities. Things base and vile will in no quantity. Love can transpose deformity. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind. And therefore is a winged Cupid painted blind. There hath love's mind of any judgment taste, wings and no eyes, bigger than human face. Therefore is love said to be a child, because in choice he is so oft beguiled. As waggish boys and deem themselves forswear, so the boy love is perjured everywhere. But ere Demetrius looked on Hermia's eye, beheld an oath that he was only mine. And when this halesome heat from Hermia felt, so he dissolved, and chose a ghost of melt. I will tell him of fair Hermia's flight, and to the wood will he tomorrow night pursue her. And for this intelligence, if I have thanks, is a dear expense. But hearing me I to enrich my pain, to have his sight thither, and back again.
I love thee not, therefore pursue me not. Where is Lysander and fair Hermia? Thou toldest me they were stolen to this wood, and here am I, in wood within this wood, because I cannot meet my Hermia. Hence get thee gone, and follow me no more.
You draw me, you hard-hearted adamant, that you draw not iron from my heart as true as steel. Leave your power to draw, I shall have no power to follow you.
Do I entice you? Do I speak you fair? Or rather, do I not in plainest truth tell you I do not, nor I cannot love you?
And even for that, to love you more. I am your spaniel, and Demetrius, the more you beat me, I will follow you. Use me but as your spaniel. Spurn me, strike me, neglect me, lose me. Only give me leave, unworthy as I am, to follow you. What worse place can I beg your love than in place of high respect with me, and to be used as you use your dog?
Tempt not too much the hatred of my spirit, for I am sick when I look on thee.
And I am sick, I look not on you.
You do impeach your modesty too much, to leave the city and commit yourself into the hands of one that loves you not, to trust the opportunity of night and the ill counsel of a desert place with the rich worth of your virginity.
Your virtue is my privilege, for it does not make my abuse to your face, therefore I think I am in it. To adopt this woodblock world of company, for you, in my respect, are all the world. Then how can it be said I am all alone when all the world is here to look on me?
And I'll run from thee, and hide me in the brakes, leave thy to the mercy of wild beasts.
The wildest that touches the heart is you. For when you will, the story shall be changed. Apollo flies and Daphne holds the chase. The dove pursues the griffin. The mild hind makes speed to catch the tiger. Bootless speed, when cowardice pursues, and valor flies.
I will not stay thy question. Let me go, or if thou do so follow me, do not believe, but I shall do the mischief in the wood.
Aye, the temple, the town, the field you do me mischief. Die, Demetrius! Your wrongs is not a scandal on my sex. We cannot fight for love as men may do. We should be wooed, and we're not made to woo. I'll follow you, and we can heaven and hell. To die upon